Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. I'm a bit later than I should be. We're here with the Red Bull Junior X Season 2 Round 2 at Brands Hatch GP. And what a couple of, well, 3 races I've got for you in store. It's going to be absolutely cracking. Rido in the chat already. No flies on him. Straight away saying good evening. And I am fine. He's asking me how are we, and we are fine. So the Red Bull Junior X, round 2 here at Brands Hatch. The Red Bull Junior X is a one-make series racing 3 15-minute timed sprint races over 10 rounds. A success ballast will be in use, with the top 3 in each race carrying extra weight into the next race. The point system will be only for finishing positions, but will be an average over the 3 races in a round, so consistency will be key for best points. And we're using the Red Bull X 2014 Junior, and we'll be using them at 100% weight and power, so 246 brake horsepower and 550 kilograms in weight. But if, well, the first place, sorry, I'm getting myself confused. First place will have to put their weight up to 110%, giving them a 605 kilograms. Second place will have to put it up to 107% weight, putting it on 588 kilograms. And third place will go on 104% weight, giving them 572 kilograms. That's their success ballast. We've already had one round at Nürburgring, and the top 3 in the final race was Skyjacker, so he'll be qualifying on 110%. Talleyrand finished second, so he was on 107%. And Binko finishing third, he'll have to qualify on 104%, and they take that way into the first race. Are you with me so far? Good. If not, I can't know the way to explain it. We'll be having 3 rounds after a 10-minute qualifying. The first race is grid based on qualifying fastest first. Race 2 will be the grid based on race 1 results, and race 3 is the grid based on race 2 results reversed. Yeah, rewind. And what else is there? I think that's everything. We should just get on with it. We're at Brands Hatch GP, which is 2.45 miles and 9 corners. The time of day in game will be 5 AM for the first race, 6:15 in the afternoon for the second race, and 8 o'clock in the evening for the third race. Right, I think next it will be the tables so far after one round, and then we'll look how the grid looks. So top of the table is a Racer Brown on 15 points. Remember, they take all 3 scores, and then we divide it by 3 to find their average score. So Racer Brown after round 1 is on 15 points. Binko is in second on 14 points. Shiren is third on 14 points, and Skyjacker is fourth on 14 points. I mean, we work it out to a decimal point, but we don't put that on the table. Talleyrand is 5th on 13 points, and Flashman 6th on 11 points. So that's the table. Very tight with these average scores. It's going to be interesting to see how that progresses throughout the season. Oh my lord, there's more people in the chat. Ozone, which I believe is Shiren, saying hello, and he's giving me a little emoji wave. Rido saying no, but lots of gravel still from this race. And Rido also says no flies, just gravel, lol. And Darren Salmon saying evening. Hello, Daz. Sorry, I full named you. That's shocking. So, without further ado, like I said, Skyjacker, Talleyrand and Binko had to carry the success ballast into qualifying. So we shall have a look at what the grid looked like after 10 minutes. It's a bit of a bigger grid as well. We've got a couple of new guys, so that's nice. So, on pole, catch up camera. On pole is a Racer Brown with a 120.543. An absolutely cracking looking car. In second place, oh god, we have a Binko who was carrying 104% weight with a 120.931. In third place is a Thingamajig with a 121.437. In fourth, we have a Talleyrand, who was carrying 107% in qualifying, and he managed a 121.625. In fifth place, we have Shiren. I do like his car, I've got to say. And he managed a 121.931. In sixth place, carrying 110% weight, was Skyjacker with a 123.060. Then after that, oh, he's got an unpronounceable name. So G Handicap in seventh with a 123.128. In eighth, we have Rido with a 123.739. In ninth place, a Flashman with a 123.696. Oh, I've got too close, sorry, Flashman. And then in 10th, we have Electric with a 124.714. That's a lot of numbers. I do apologise, guys. That's the way the grid looks. And without further ado, we'll get on with the first race, because that's a lot of chat before we start. So we're looking at the grid. Oh God, we're miles away. I don't think there's a better camera angle. That's the way it's going to be, and we'll get it underway with Racer Brown on pole against Binko second. And we're waiting for the lights to turn green, and they're green there, and you can see some good starts at the back there. But Racer Brown maintaining that lead from Binko, just about. They're getting up to the first corner, very close together, but Racer Brown's got that inside line, but Binko's just edged it. Binko's just edged it ahead of Racer Brown. Shiren's got himself ahead of Thingamajig. Thingamajig on the inside there of Rido. Rido's had an amazing start, up into fifth place ahead of Talleyrand, and G Handicap in seventh with Skyjacker in eighth. Electric ninth, getting ahead of Flashman, but the lead is Binko's ahead of Racer Brown. Binko on that 104% success ballast, and Shiren up into third place. Cracking stuff so far. Thingamajig holding on to that fourth place ahead of Rido. Now there's a bunch of cars here with G against Electric and Talleyrand there alongside Talleyrand. Oh, I think he's had to back out of that one and let Electric go, with a Flashman ahead of Skyjacker. Skyjacker on that 110%, remember. So up in the lead is Binko, still making his way around ahead of Racer Brown. Shiren in third. Thingamajig maintaining that fourth place with Rido in fifth. G Handicap is in sixth with Talleyrand in seventh ahead of Electric. Electric losing the back end a little bit, but he's gained it up. He gathered it up, but that does not stop Skyjacker from managing to get eighth place away from Electric as they make their way around the final corner already. And Electric's having a look one way, he's having a look another way. He's trying all he can with the heavy monster Red Bull ahead of him. And Flashman is just having a look up the inside of Electric, but ooh, late on the brakes, and he's in the kitty litter. Oh no, Flashman has found the kitty litter. Binko still leading ahead of Racer Brown. In fact, he's pulled out a little bit of a lead now, has Binko, from Racer Brown. Shiren still in that third place with Thingamajig chasing him down. Unbelievable that he's still in that fourth place. Then we have Rido holding on to fifth ahead of a G Handicap in sixth. Talleyrand in seventh. Skyjacker now up into eighth ahead of Electric in ninth, and Flashman off the road again. And this is the battle. Look, Racer Brown has caught up Binko. Let's have a look. And as you can see, Binko's back end just slightly stepping out. These corners were very fast in these cars. It was hard work, I can tell you. And there, Binko maintaining that lead ahead of Racer Brown. Racer Brown fancies it though. Binko's off the road, but he's still on ahead of Binko. Shiren is in third. Thingamajig in fourth with a little bit of a gap. G Handicap is got himself. Oh, we've lost Rido. Rido must have had a small off. Oh, I don't know how far back. I've got to have a look. Oh, there we see. So Rido, he's around, spinning it. Beautiful stuff, Rido. Love it. So Skyjacker, Talleyrand and Electric all making their way past Rido, and there we've seen that bit. So we're back to where we were. Binko ahead of Racer Brown. The battle for the front. Racer Brown giving Binko no rest whatsoever in this race. And Shiren looking good for a podium in car 69 at the moment. Thingamajig is losing ground to Shiren now, as Shiren is absolutely flying. Thingamajig still maintaining ahead of a G handicap. I'll just call him G. My G in 5th, with Talleyrand in 6th, Skyjacker holding on to 7th place, Electric in 8th, Rido in 9th, ahead of Flashman in 10th. And it's the battle up front that's really heating up now, with Racer Brown closing down on Binko again. It's in these fast parts. You can see just the normal weight of Racer Brown really helps him out, catching up with Binko, getting right under his wing. And ooh, G's lost a position here to Talleyrand. We'll have a quick look, see if it was the awesome move. Talleyrand carrying a bit of weight and gets himself ahead of my G. And a G handicap down into 6th, ahead of Skyjacker, who's on that 110%, don't forget. But Binko still leading in the relentless Red Bull, ahead of the BMW Red Bull. And Shiren, oh, it looks like Thingamajig's coming a little bit back at Shiren now, closing in on him possibly, I'm not sure. With Talleyrand, you can still see him, and G is not too far behind Talleyrand there in 6th place, with Skyjacker also not too far behind. And now Binko pulling out a little bit of distance on Racer Brown. The weight helping him in the corners, obviously. Shiren, oh, in the background, there it goes. Thingamajig, it was only a matter of time. And we'll just watch that for added pain, just to wind Thingamajig up a little bit more. But yes, as you can see, as he approaches the first corner, 5th gear, he doesn't want to slow down at all, knocks it down to 4th and just a little bit wide, and that's all it takes to make these cars go. Absolutely cracking stuff. And Talleyrand moving up into 4th, Thingamajig now getting overtaken by the G around the outside. No, Thingamajig maintains. Now G's got the inside line on Thingamajig, and that's it. G up into 5th place, Thingamajig down into 6th, with Skyjacker very close behind her. That battle there, and he fancies a little bit of that thingy also. Electric not too far behind these people in 8th place, and Rido, oh, Rido skating around there in 9th, and Flashman in a 10th position, and Racer Brown's taking the lead. I apologise, oh my god, how many times I'm going to have to knock it back? Here we go, we can watch that move again with Binko coming around the fast section of the track, and whoa, there you go, that was brave from Racer Brown, unbelievable stuff. And Racer Brown now takes the lead of the race from Binko. Shiren in 3rd place, holding on with a 22.5 his last time around, but Talleyrand carrying that extra weight on a 22.2. So Talleyrand, the 107% weight, not affecting him too badly there. G still ahead of Thingamajig, but it looks like Skyjacker is on the prowl. And oh, Thingamajig's off again. Can he stay on a track for more than 2 seconds? Who knows? There he goes, he's come back on in front of Electric. Electric's having to avoid a little bit, trying to look around the outside. And he's just sitting there under his wing, waiting for his moment. It's a bad lap from Thingamajig, that one. A 1:32, losing places hand over fist. He's really backed out of that for Electric. So Racer Brown leading the way from Binko. Binko's got the fastest lap though, 21.585, and he's coming back at Racer Brown. Racer Brown, ooh, he looked like he had a bit of a shaky moment in the corner, and Binko having to avoid that a little chaos. But Racer Brown maintains the lead from Binko, with Shiren in 3rd place, looking quite healthy actually. Talleyrand's quite far back from Shiren, with a G up into 5th, ahead of Skyjacker. It's quite spaced out down here, well, not here. Thingamajig coming back at Electric and back up into 7th spot. But Electric, oh, and Thingy's off again. What's wrong with him? Does he not know the difference between the grass and the track? And there goes Electric moving up into 7th position, whilst Thingamajig just loses everything. And Rido in 9th position, with Flashman in 10th spot. But Racer Brown, look at him, he's the championship leader, and this is why. Such control over his car, unbelievable stuff here from the BMW Red Bull driver. In the chat, Racer Brown saying hi all. Racer Brown saying nice little move on Binko, lap 4 I think. Yes, we saw it, it was just cracking stuff in a very fast part of the track. Very brave. Big balls, Racer Brown, big balls. And Binko looks like he's slipping back into Sharen's realm. Sharen, the Russian sensation, a 22.051 for him the last time around. And he's definitely catching up a Binko. And we're on lap 6 already. God, 7 minutes, nearly 8 minutes into this race. Skyjacker saying, oh, hello. Sorry, yes, it was all a bit sort of, I'm late, but I didn't give any warning in the Discord. I apologise. Talleyrand sitting in 4th ahead of G. And it looks like Skyjacker is catching up G now. Oh, listen to those wheels squeak, and it's Skyjacker's carrying that top weight at the moment, 110%, and oh geez, just put it off, and there he goes, whoosh. And Skyjacker now up into 5th place. Cracking stuff. Can G maintain that? Oh, Thingamajig off as well, in sympathy for G. And Electric coming around to gain some positions there. It's one off of Thingamajig at least. And Thingamajig is dropping to 8th. He's not even back on the track. Oh, dropping to 9th. Rido making his way past. And Thingamajig, what a clown. So, Racer Brown, oh, he's pulled out a lovely lead. He's got that fastest lap. Oh, I thought Binko had hung it out too far there, but he pulled it back from the brink, and he's pulled away from Sharen. Sharen not having a great lap last time at 23.9. These cars are quite shaky. You get them on the curb, it's hard to pull them back. And Talleyrand now putting in some fast times to try and catch up the Russian sensation. Skyjacker moving up to 5th, but he's got a big gap ahead of him. And it's not that, well, it's quite big to G as well in 6th, with Electric in 7th, Rido in 8th, Thingamajig back in 9th, and Flashman in 10th spot. Awesome stuff. So Racer Brown's got it all under control at the moment, as we are coming up to the 9.5 minute mark of these 15-minute races. We'll have 3 of them. And then so far, Racer Brown doing an absolute cracking job. Binko holding on to that second. That looks pretty much in the bag for Binko, with Sharen maybe under attack. 22.7 from Sharen last time around. Talleyrand a 22.1. So Talleyrand is definitely catching up with Sharen. But has he got enough time to do it with 5 more minutes left of this race? Talleyrand has really got to get his finger out if he wants a podium position. Skyjacker doing a cracking job, really. 5th place with that extra weight on board. G Handicap in 6th ahead of Rido. Rido's got it. Oh, Electric's had a bit of an off. Oh dear, poor Electric. Electric succumbing to the Red Bulls at Brands Hatch. And Rido now moving up into 7th spot ahead of Thingamajig. And Electric in 9th, Flashman in 10th. It looks like Flashman is getting caught up by Racer Brown, who's got the fastest lap last time around with a 1:20.035. Absolute blistering pace there from Racer Brown, with Binko dropping even further back. And Sharen's now definitely in trouble. You can see that Talleyrand has set his sights on the Russian sensation, and he's coming for him. And Racer Brown, is he catching someone else up, or is that still Flashman? I think that's Flashman. I think Flashman's got way out of the way, pulled off the road to let these guys past. And Binko up, and Sharen, yes, it's Flashman's having a wait at the side of the road to let these guys by. Oh, Sharen having a bit of a wiggle on. He hasn't got time for that, with Talleyrand catching him up hand over fist at the moment, with Skyjacker in a comfortable 5th position. He's coming across a Flashman as well. And G Handicap is in 6th. Thingamajig's up into 7th, so Rido must have had an issue. Rido, after getting his fastest lap on lap 7, 23.3, he's had a bit of a mishap, and he's down into 9th place, with Thingamajig now moving up in 7th. And Electric in 8th, Rido in 9th, and Flashman in 10th. But the lead there is Racer Brown. as we're coming up to 12 minutes. Only 3 more minutes remaining in this race, and Racer Brown has absolutely pulled a blinder. With Binko trying to stay. Whoa, Binko hanging it out there with a bit of lag, and Talleyrand's ahead of Shiren. Oh my lord, we'll have to go back and have a look at that. Oh, how far back was it? Here we go. Oh, looks like Shiren had a bit of an issue. Oh dear, we should see what happened to Shiren. Sorry guys. So Shiren looking slow in that corner. I don't know if he's already had his issue, but Shiren making his way around, and there you go. Just asked a little bit too much in the hairpin, and that's all Talleyrand needs to get that podium position up into third for Talleyrand, and he is carrying 107%, so he's on 588 kilograms from the average 550 these cars run at. And Shiren down into fourth. He's got a nice bit of space before Skyjacker catches him up. But there's only 3 more minutes to go. Any more mistakes from the Russian sensation, and Skyjacker will be fancying that position. G is in 6th still, ahead of Thingamajig. There's a bit of a gap between them. G doing a 23.6 his last time around, and Thingamajig doing a 21.9. So he's finding his feet finally. On lap 8, Electric. A 26.1 from him last time, not great stuff for him. Rido, a 34.4. We saw he'd had some sort of dilemma on that lap, and Flashman pulling over. That's why his lap was pretty bad, because he pulled over to let the leaders by. But this is the man of the moment, Racer Brown. Get on up, get on down, like a sex machine. Racer Brown is unstoppable in the lead here for the first race of round 2 of the Red Bull Junior X Series, and it's season 2. Binko in 2nd place, not hunting him down, he's lost a lot of gap to him. Shiren looks like he's trying to come back at Talleyrand there, but can he do it? And Skyjacker, he's being caught up by G, I think. No, I think that's Flashman, the arrow I saw. So G doing an absolutely cracking job. Welcome to the Virtual Racers Club, Mr. G, as well to Electric, 2 brand new people, 2 fresh blood we call it. But G having an absolute cracking race, a 22.6 last time around from him, a Thingamajig a 22.4. So them two maintaining the same pace as each other. So it's going to be tough for Thingamajig to catch him up, and it looks like, oh, that might have been Flashman in the front there. And here comes a Racer Brown whizzing it around on lap 11. Who's he caught up? Rido. He's lapping up to, what, 9th place now. Binko in 2nd place. Talleyrand, he's still ahead of Shiren. He did a 23.0 his last time around. Shiren doing a 21.6, so Shiren maybe be able to mount something, but we've only got 30 seconds left of racing, with Skyjacker in 5th. Thingamajig's up into 6th. What happened to G? My G, what happened, man? Oh, just a little too fast into that final corner, and he's propelled himself over onto the kitty litter and spun it around into the wall, giving Thingamajig the opportunity to move up a position to 6th place. So G gets himself going again, dusts himself off, and has a crack, as we're still 20 odd seconds away from the end of the race. Here comes Electric, and he's going to cross the line to start the final lap also in 8th place. And it looks like Rido is, it looks like he's just ghosted, paused himself. And Flashman, he lost a lot of time having to let people by. And now that's the final lap, and that's Racer Brown taking the win. Well done, Racer Brown. Awesome stuff. Binko coming around for 2nd place. Beautiful. Talleyrand maintaining that 3rd spot ahead of Shiren. And there he goes to cross the line for the final podium position. Take a boot, my son. And Shiren crosses for 4th. And here comes a Skyjacker, 5th place with all that weight on. That's not bad. And there he goes, finishing in 5th. And Thingamajig coming around. Oh, he's quite a way off the line so far. And we've got G chasing him down with Electric still. Oh, Electric's having a bit of an off as well. A lovely pirouette there from Electric. Cracking stuff. And here comes Thingamajig to cross the line for 6th place. Congratulations. And G coming around in 7th, that final corner, to take 7th spot. Well done thee. And Electric also coming around the final corner, and I'll pause it there where you can't see him. Oh, a little bit more. There you go. And that was race 1. Wow, action-packed. Oh, God. There you go. There is your winner, Racer Brown, taking the race 1 here at round 2 at Brands Hatch, car 86. He got the fastest lap as well, it seems, with the 120.035. That is some phenomenal pace around here at Brands Hatch. Binko, the early leader, but I think that weight just, he could not stay on that same pace as a Racer Brown, but finishing in a fine 2nd place. He'll be carrying, so Racer Brown will be carrying 110% into race 2. Binko will be carrying 107% success ballast into race 2, and Talleyrand, a fine podium position from Talleyrand, and he'll be carrying 104% weight into race 2. Shuren so close to that podium, just one small off and that was it. Skyjacker doing a fantastic job carrying all that ballast and finishing in 5th. A Thingamajig, he had many offs but come back to 6th. I think lucky is the word for him to be able to come back, with a couple of guys having offs in front of him. G was very unlucky. He had that 6th place all wrapped up, but that final corner just took its toll on him and he lost the position to Thingamajig, with Electric bringing it home in 8th. 9th place for Rido, but it looks like he was paused for the last 2 laps. And Flashman, it's not even on the camera. There he goes. Ooh. So Flashman there in 10th position. So let's go back to Electric and let him cross his line. Ooh, not in that position. No, that's awful. That was race 1. Cracking stuff. Wow. So, and Flashman in the chat saying evening all. And he said he nearly missed it. It's always there. It's always still ever on YouTube. It never goes away. And there comes Electric. Congratulations and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. So we'll quickly try and get race 2 loaded up for you. And that's, they'll be starting the positions they finished. I've already preloaded these. I don't know why it's doing all that loading business. Oh my god, it's only a 15-minute race, GT Sports. What's wrong with you? Taking all this time. There you go. And there they are. I think I said this was at 6:15 in the afternoon in-game time. That is the grid. You can see the finishing positions from the first race. So Racer Brown on 110%, Binko on 107%, Talleyrand on 104%. We're waiting for the lights. We don't want to look at me, the thingamajig, I mean. Don't know who me is. And we're waiting for the start, and there they go. Full throttle from Racer Brown. I'll get rid of the big numbers as well. Don't want to see those. And Binko and Talleyrand trying to set upon. They're side by side into the first corner. Paddock Bend, I do know them, but I just haven't got time to say them. The race is too fast and frantic. So Racer Brown are leading the way. Binko's just edging it out on Talleyrand. Talleyrand's having a go though, and Skyjacker's got himself ahead of Shuren. Now he shed that way, but he's lost the back end. Oh no, Skyjacker. And he goes to the back of the pack, and Racer Brown leads the way from Binko in second place. Talleyrand up into third. Shuren is fourth, with Electric in fifth. Great start from Electric. G is in sixth, ahead of Flashman in seventh. Arido is in eighth. Thingamajig down to ninth. He must have had a start. And Skyjacker a worse start still, but he likes it to make it hard for himself, does Skyjacker, so he'll be coming back almighty in this race. Racer Brown then Can he make it 2 for 2? He does like to win. Does race around, and Sharen's off. Sharen is off in the background. Oh my word, Sharen going too fast, and he's been joined by Flashman and Rido. All three of them are having a meeting, a confab. They're in turn 4 or 5, I don't know. So Rido gets on track first and gets on the move. No, I won't bother going back, we went here. And Flashman carrying on as well. So Racer Brown leads from Binko. Talleyrand in 3rd place. Mr. G is up into 4th place with Electric in 5th. Ooh, Electric going absolutely bonkers. And Thingamajig is now off the track and spinning around. These cars are so tricky to drive. And ooh, Thingamajig trying not to crash into people. And he's going to the back of the grid also. No, Flashman's joined him in a bit of a pirouette. And Racer Brown is pulling away from Talleyrand. Where did Binko go? Oh no, Binko's had an issue. So there is Binko very close behind Racer Brown, trying to mount attack. A little touch of the dust and a little wide, and that's it. Baby, baby, baby. Binko, although he's caught that quite well. And G is coming around. G's going to grab that 3rd position. So G up into 3rd. Binko, he's on his way ahead of Electric in 5th. And Skyjacker, who we saw off the road early doors, is up into 6th already, chasing down Electric and Binko. And that Skyjacker now catching up Binko. He's off the road again. He's trying to find a way past. There's not much grip on the grass, but he thought he'd give it a go anyway. So Electric maintaining that 5th. Skyjacker did mount a nice attack there. Oh no! Electric's lost it in the corner and he's down a position. Is he too far? Is he? Yeah, and Rido and Sharen are battling it out there for 7th and 8th position, and Electric's got himself going. So he stays in 6th ahead of Rido in 7th. Sharen trying to find a way past the Red Bull, whilst Thingamajig in 9th position, playing catch up on lap 2 with Flashman in 10th position. And Racer Brown absolutely planted. He's not had an off, and nor has Talleyrand. Talleyrand's got the fastest lap on that 2nd lap with a 21.365, and he fancies a win here for race 2 of round 2. Mr. G, his first time here with the VRC, and he's doing an absolutely blinding job up into 3rd place, but he's got Binko chasing him down, and that's scary in anyone's book. Racer Brown in the chat saying, I found since the update it takes longer to load up, even if you have loaded it already. Oh, Booker, that's it. Why would they do that to me? And ooh, Binko, curb to curb. Beautiful stuff, and he's catching up with Mr. G. Mr. G driving absolutely lovely at the moment, just sticking it on those curbs onto the apex, but that's it. That's all that Binko needed. Carried a bit more speed through that corner, and he is back into 3rd place, chasing down Talleyrand. Mr. G in 4th ahead of Skyjacker. Skyjacker's shed all that success ballast now, and he is ready to partay. Electric in 6th place ahead of Sharen. Sharen's got himself ahead of Rido. Oh, it looks like Rido's dropped to the back. Oh my. And Sharen now. Oh, he's caught up with Electric. Let's get on board with him. Oh my god, it doesn't even stay in car, does it? And Sharen in 7th place. Oh, chasing down Electric. Unbelievable driving out there. It is crazy fast. That's why we're having a lot of offs. Very fast corners with a car that's quite skittish. And Sharen really far up, close up behind Electric now as they come through the tight corner. I don't want to say Surtees, but I dare, so I won't. And here he goes. Sharen pulling the trigger to try and get himself past Electric, but they're coming up to a very fast corner. You can't go side by side through there, boys. See? Told you, Sharen. But Sharen survives, keeps it on the track. Well, gets back onto the track without a spin, so not bad stuff from Sharen there. With G's lost the position to Skyjacker. Oh my. Oh, that's why. Oh no, he'd already lost the position to Skyjacker. And he's had a bit of a spin as well to celebrate that. And Electric, and we saw that, And Thingamajig, he's getting purples. What's he doing? In 8th position ahead of Flashman and Rido in 10th. But Racer Brown absolutely owning it out in the front there. Or Talleyrand's not too far behind though. Talleyrand's not letting him get away. And Racer Brown is carrying that full weight, 110%, with Talleyrand on 104%. Binko, the top 3 are all carrying weight. Look how good these guys are. But Skyjacker looks to be catching him up. Skyjacker's got the fastest lap of the race so far, a 1:21.273. And he is aiming his sights at Binko for that podium. G is in 5th ahead of Electric. Electric and Shiren are at it again. Shiren's going for the inside this time, but he backs out of it. Thinks better of that move. Thinks I'll have you at some other point in this track, and he's chasing Electric down for an absolute cracking little battle here. I'll say Electric's Irish because he's got an Irish flag, so we'll assume he's Irish against the Russian. And now the Russian having another look. It's too fast this corner, Shiren. You've got to get past him before you reach the corner, and he has done, I think. He's got himself up there, but oh, beautiful stuff. So Shiren moving up into 6th ahead of Electric, and he's not too far behind Mr. G. So Shiren on the move in this race at the moment. Racer Brown still maintaining that same distance from Talleyrand. He did a 22.169 his last time around. Talleyrand 21.8, so Talleyrand is nearly a second faster on that lap. 8/10 faster, should we say, than Racer Brown, so he's hunting him down. Binko and Skyjacker looking a little closer together also. Skyjacker getting another fastest lap of 21.2 on lap 5, and he fancies a podium in this race. Mr. G is in 5th place, doing a cracking job, but Shiren closing in on him. Mr. G did a 22.8 his last time around, with Shiren doing a 22.5. So Shiren just slightly, ever so slightly closer, faster than Mr. G. Then Electric and Thingamajig and Electric having a bit of a battle. And Thingamajig looking for a way past Electric. Can he do it? And no, he backed out of it. Doesn't fancy that. And Electric still staying in 7th place, with a Thingamajig in 8th. Flashman in 9th ahead of Rido, who's getting good lap times, 21.6, 22.5. It's not bad. It's just that 3rd lap was 45.5. It wasn't great for Rido. And Racer Brown absolutely owning it. He's not doing the 20s that he was doing in the first race. 21.5 last time around from Racer Brown. Talleyrand 21.6, just a 10th slower than Racer Brown as they battle it out. We're 8.5 minutes into this 15-minute race, and there's nothing between 1st and 2nd. Binko, has he pulled a bit away from Skyjacker? No, Skyjacker is still there. 21.3 from Skyjacker last time around. Binko doing a 21.3 also. So even Stevens there. I think just a little bit faster was a Binko than a Skyjacker. And they've only got 6 more minutes left of this race to get things done. And Shiren has caught up Mr. G after getting past Electric, and he fancies a piece of that. Is it Aston Martin livery? And here we see Electric and Thingamajig still at it. Thingamajig looking for a way by, but he's backed out of that corner again. Now he's got some speeders, Thingamajig, and he's looking to make the move on Electric, and he does. He gets by. So Thingamajig up into 7th spot, with Electric down in 8th, Flashman in 9th, Rido in 10th. But can Electric come back at Thingamajig? Let's have a look. On board with Electric as he chases down Thingamajig in the Cools sponsored Red Bull. No, and that's how easy it is. Just a little wheel off and that's it. You're around, baby. So Electric losing a position to Flashman there as he has a wee off, and Thingamajig chasing down Shiren, but the distance is just too big for him. And Shiren chasing down Mr. G. He He's getting ever closer. Mr. D doing a 22.1 last time around. Shiren doing a 22.8. Ooh, Shiren having a boogie off. But this man, Racer Brown, still in the lead from Talleyrand. But Talleyrand, the distance just hasn't changed. They're matching each other's lap times. A 21.4 from Racer Brown and to 21.4 also from Talleyrand. Neither of them are going to make a mistake. And oh, it looks like Binko did a 21.3 his last time around. But Skyjacker definitely looks a bit closer. He did a 21.5, so it's this lap he's made up the ground. Is Skyjacker going to be able to grab that podium from Binko? Binko, solid driver. It's Relentless V Monster in the Red Bull cars. And Skyjacker getting another fastest lap into the 20s, a 20.8. That's where he's made up the time on Binko, who did a 21.4. It's getting awfully tight out there between third and fourth. Skyjacker's driving like an absolute beast at the moment, trying to chase down Binko. We're 11.5 minutes into this race, and oh, Shiren has caught up Mr. G, and he's going for that inside line in there. Oh, Druids, that's it. And no, Mr. G's come back at Shiren through Graham Hill. And Mr. G up into 5th place. Well, maintain 5th place as they go through what I think is 30s, but I ain't got the map with me to double check. But Shiren sitting on the tail. Let's get on board with Shiren. He's very fast corner coming up. This is going to be scary. Mr. G and Shiren are really close to each other as they come through. That's alright. Looks like Shiren backed off a little there as they go through another very fast corner. Battling is close between these two. I'll check out how Skyjacker and Binko are getting on also, as these two chase each other down. And oh no, I think Skyjacker's had an off through Paddock Hill. Oh my words, oh my lord. G and Shiren still battling. And I think they're too far back to make an impact on Skyjacker, who looks comfortable in 4th, but he's not going to get that podium at this point. 13 minutes into a 15-minute race. Racer Brown still leading from Talleyrand. Talleyrand must be absolutely frustrated with that car in front of him, thinking how can he be on full ballast and maintaining that sort of pace. But Racer Brown is just too good. But Racer Brown in 1st place, ahead of Talleyrand in 2nd place. Then we have Binko in 3rd, Skyjacker in 4th with the fastest lap. G is in 5th, but Shiren's caught him right up, and he's looking to make a move on this. Could be, it's not the final lap. He could, no, he won't be. They'll get another lap after this, I'm pretty sure. But Shiren is having a look at Mr. G. Shiren's made the most moves today, and he's the mover and shaker out there, the Russian sensation. Absolutely on fire. I thought he lost his car then, Shiren, but he has not, as he chases down Mr. G through the final corner. And oh, G's got a bit of a wiggle on. Shiren doesn't know which way to go. He's gone for the inside. He's going to try and make a move in Paddock Hill. That's a brave move in anyone's book. Who's going to back off first? And oh no, Mr. G just ran out of track. And he's off, and he's spun around. How can Thingamajig? Can Thingamajig gains from this? He gained last time from G having an off. But G's just getting onto the track. Thingamajig closing in on G. He's passed him. He's already passed him. Super stuff. So Thingamajig up into 6th. G down into 7th. Flashman in 8th. Rido. Oh, Electric's dropped to the back. Electric's dropped to the back, and he's being lapped by Racer Brown. This is a concern, as Racer Brown's got Talleyrand very close behind. He's not going to race now. He's pulled over. Good one, Electric. So Racer Brown putting one on, and we've only got seconds left of this race. This could be it for Racer Brown. It is. He's going to cross the line to take the win again. Number 2, Talleyrand in 2nd place. And Binko grabs that final podium position. Take a boo, my son. There you go, Binko. Skyjacker. Ooh, what could have been? What could have been for Skyjacker? coming home in 4th place, but after his first lap, I bet you he'd take 4th. After the spin in Graham Hill. Shiren in 5th. What a cracking little race Shiren had there. Overtaking everyone on track to bring her home in 5th spot. Thingamajig grabbing a lucky 6th, really, with people falling off the road in front of him. And he wasn't that too far ahead of G. 6th for Thingamajig. G in 7th. I don't know where Flashman is. Oh, he's alright. We've got a bit of time now. Rido already finishing in 9th, and Electric finishing in 10th. Oh, I don't want him to cross the line though. And there goes a Flashman, and we'll pause that there. Oh no, we did that last time, didn't we? So we'll have a quick look through the field for your results of race 2. Oh my god, it's fast and furious, this stuff. It's hard to commentate on. In the chat, Racer Brown saying I was sweating my beep off after this race with Bossman on my bum. Lol. He was, wasn't he? He wasn't giving you a second break there. So, oh god, what's that sort of shot? Oh god, it's even worse. Well, a distant shot of a Racer Brown, the winner, race 2. So 2 wins in his pocket today. And he'll be carrying 110% into race 3. Talleyrand, oh my god, they're all blurry. Oh, even blurrier. Oh well. So Talleyrand, squint your eyes, you can just about see him. Grabbed a fine 2nd place there, chasing down Racer Brown all the way through that. Binko finishing in a final podium position. Oh, congratulations. And then Skyjacker in 4th. For Pete's sake, there you go. Skyjacker in 4th place. I don't know why it makes it blurry. It doesn't do these cars justice. There's some fine liveries out there. I hate it when they're blurry. Shiren, an absolute corker of a race from Shiren, the Russian sensation, overtaking half the field to get up into 5th place. Thingamajig had an okay race. Again, a bit of luck on his side, with Mr. G dropping off the road. G there. Oh, that's nice. Finishing in 7th place. A Flashman in 8th. And Arido a lap down in 9th. It's not really a lap down. It's just the way the timer runs out. Well, it is, I think. I think Racer Brown did get ahead of him. And Electric there, finishing in 10th. So that was a corker, and another huge congratulations to Mr. Brown, doing wonders in that car with full weight on. Racer Brown says the next race, I don't know how I kept it going in a straight line with all the drama on. Hey, spoilers. And I don't know how I'm going to do that. It's going to be paused with real close analysis of what happened on lap 1 of race 3. Rido said, surprised there was no red flag on lap 1 of race 3. Everyone's talking about, well, not even at race 3 yet. Come on, guys. And Pat in the chat saying, better late than never. A couple of new names here this time. Aye, Pat, there is. And Shiren saying, get ready for the most fun part. So, you might have gathered something's going to happen in this next race, as everyone's chatting about it. So into race 3 we're going to go with Racer Brown carrying 110%, Talleyrand carrying 107% weight, and Binko 104%, which obviously these cars start at 550 kilograms, and 110% equals 605 kilograms. That's 55 extra kilograms for the win. And then 177% equals 588 kilograms, and 104% equals 572 kilograms, which Talleyrand obviously 107, and Binko carrying 104. All right then, where are we, Flashman? Let Flashman cross the line. There you go, super stuff, Flashman. Well done. Not a bad lap as well, 22.9 I think that was. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I honestly don't know how I'm going to do this. Here we go for race 3, a reverse grid of those results. And you guys are in for a treat. You're going to see me get all kerfuddled now, trying to work out how this is going to work out. I'm going to have a little sip of my warm beverage as that loads. Oh, yeah. Red Bull with a chaser of latte. It's a caffeine delight here. So we'll look at electric. We'll get the big numbers off, I think, if we can. And we'll get ready for the pause button and wait for the green lights as they are a go-go. Oh, a bit of a slow start for a couple of them at the front there, it looks like. Sharon flying through. And Electric holding that lead from Rido as they go around Paddock Hill. Absolutely cracking stuff. Flashman in third. No, Flashman's dropping to fourth with Sharon up. And Rido's now taken the lead. Rido round the outside of Electric. Rido absolutely on fire there. And Rido is now leading from Electric with Sharon in third place. Mr. G in fourth. Skyjacker is in fifth. Flashman sixth. Racer Brown seventh. Binko in eighth. Thingamajig in ninth. And Talleyrand in 10th. And Rido doing an absolutely cracking job at the moment, leading them away with Electric. Has got Mr. G right up is Jaxie. Mr. G having a look. Rido's off. Okay. So Rido is off. Whew. What do we do? Rido's off. Electric's just going off. So we've got two off at the moment. It looks like Mr. G is also slightly off. Yeah, Mr. G's had a bit of an off. Rido's back on the track. Sideways. And it looks like Skyjacker's a little bit wide there, as well as Flashman. I honestly don't know. So, how do I get a good shot of the field? Here we go. So you can see Flashman's off. Looks like Racer Brown's staying just about on the track there. Oh my god, G's in the lead, but he's off the track. Don't know why they're all blurry. Someone else this side off the track as well. Oh my god, that's Rido pointing the wrong way. So no one caused anything really. I didn't know during the race what was happening, but it doesn't look like anyone caused anything. Just everyone had an off all at the same time. Racer Brown's even off the track. Binko's in a great position there. He's slightly off the track himself. I think Skyjacker's got himself back on track again, as has Sharon. Oh, let's play a bit. So Sharon and G are alongside each other. All's good so far. Sorry guys for all the pausing. G's off the roads. Coming back on. Oh, I think he's just going to clash into a Skyjacker, which puts Skyjacker in the wall. Racer Brown's back on the track. Thingamajig's up into fifth, with Talleyrand there in sixth. And as it all settled down now, there goes Skyjacker. So Sharon's leading. Racer Brown is in second. Thingamajig is in third. Talleyrand fourth. Flashman, Rido, Skyjacker, Electric. All Electric's having a bit of a moment. Skyjacker's just getting himself into it. Binko's having a wiggle, and Mr. G is right at the back. So what I'm going to do, right, I'm going to go back to before all that and get on board with Talleyrand, because in car it was quite a sight. So sat on board with last place Talleyrand before all the melange, and there you see the yellow flags are out, and then there's cars everywhere. Look at them. Whoa, there you go. Awesome stuff. That was crazy, and not one red flag was called at all. They all were within their rights to call red flags, but no one called one. So the race continued on with Sharon in the lead, with Racer Brown in second, Thingamajig in third, Talleyrand up into fourth, Flashman in fifth. Then you've got Rido in sixth, Electric in seventh, Skyjacker just ahead of Binko in eighth, Binko in ninth, and G is in 10th position. So Sharon leading the way. Ooshka. And Racer Brown carrying that weight. So Thingamajig getting awfully close. having a think about it, is Thingamajig in third place. Can he have the audacity to try and overtake the master? That is Racer Brown. And Racer Brown pulling away a little bit. And they're coming around. I'm pretty sure that's Surtees, but I ain't got the map. And behind you can see Talleyrand. We've got a bit of space from Talleyrand as we close up on Racer Brown. This is the time to make the move. Thingamajig, go up the inside, go up the inside, go up the inside. No, you backed off. You pussy. And that just is the mentality of Thingamajig there. And then he hits the curb hard and he's off the road, virtually giving Talleyrand the opportunity to close right up on Thingamajig. And Thingamajig trying to defend that spot, but he's just all of a tither, doesn't know what to do with himself. And Talleyrand, the boss, is just waiting for his moment to take the position. Possibly. Who knows? So, Shiren leading the way from Racer Brown. Thingamajig maintaining that third only just. He's hit the curb hard there, but he's got through. Paddock ahead of Talleyrand. Flashman in a fine 5th place. Binko up into 6th. Rido in 7th. Skyjacker in 8th. G's Corp. Oh, Electrics must have had a bit of an off. And there we go. Shiren leading from Racer Brown. Thingamajig in 3rd. Talleyrand in 4th. It's all the actions down here, isn't it? So there's Binko in 6th. Where's Skyjacker gone? Skyjacker down to 9th. I don't understand why. Ooh, he's come across Rido. He's got Mr. G not far behind him. G handicap. Ooh, that doesn't help him. Paddock Hill, and there you go. Boom. And that's Mr. G getting past. He's not Mr. G, it's G handicap, but it seems weird saying handicap. So Shiren leading the way from Racer Brown. Thingamajig still ahead. We're only on lap 3 of race 3. Ahead of Talleyrand, doing a 24.0 his last time around. Talleyrand doing a 23.5, so Talleyrand a lot faster than Thingamajig at this point in the race. Flashman maintaining that 5th spot. And Thingamajig, he's bound to get overtaken pretty soon. Ooh, he's hanging that car out. I don't mean to keep watching him. Oh no, Talleyrand's had an off. Talleyrand, that's unlike him, innit? We'll watch that because we don't usually see that from Talleyrand. So Talleyrand chasing down Thingamajig, and he's pushing. He knows he can have that silver Coors car in front of him, Cool's car, and there you go, a little bit, just a little wheel off, and it just sends these cars flying. You have to be precise with your driving. So Thingamajig in 3rd, Flashman up into 4th place. Come on, Flashman. And Talleyrand drop into 5th with Binko in 6th. Rido is in 7th, having a cracker. There is G in 8th. Electric up into 9th. Oh, Skyjacker's had an issue. Skyjacker, has he just had an issue? Or is he just... I don't know. Is it worth it? Oh, there you go. See, it's just so easy. Even the best of us. Even the best. We've seen Talleyrand and Skyjacker slinging it off. It's just so... It's just the nature of this track and this car, possibly, but they were hard to keep on the track and maintain that speed. So Shiren doing an absolute blinding job in the lead at the moment, with Racer Brown chasing him down. Thingamajig maintaining that 3rd for now. Will he get a podium? With Flashman in 4th, Talleyrand in 5th, Binko trying to catch up. Talleyrand, he's got the fastest lap on lap 3, 21.0. Rido in 7th, G in 8th, Electric in 9th, and Skyjacker playing catch up again, but we can see what he can do from the back of the field. He's formidable. Right, Skyjack said RF should have been called. Thanks GTS gods for ghosting lols. Racer Brown saying lol. Racer Brown saying nice battles throughout the field, and Rido saying I battled the grass and the kitty litter more than anything. Hey, not just you, Rido, we all had a go in the kitty litter, trust us. So Shiren, he's lost a bit of pace on Racer Brown at the moment. 21.7 his last time around, a 21.1 from Racer Brown. He's closing in, and oh my god, Thingamajig's dropped down a position behind Talleyrand. What did he do? He's broken something on his car. And there you go, he's off and he's bang into the barrier. Boom. And there goes his third place to Flashman. And obviously Talleyrand now whipping past as well. So Thingamajig down into fifth. Can Binko do the treble on Thingamajig? No, he's unghosted, but he's got damage on the front of his car. It's on light damage, so it will just shake it off. And there goes Binko around the outside. Nice move, Binko. Beautiful stuff. So Binko on the move, on the groove. And he's shuffling. Shiren then leading the way from Racer Brown, but Racer Brown's closing that gap up. Flashman is in third. Come on, Flashman. I remember in the race seeing him up in third and just I was rooting for him so badly. So Talleyrand in fourth. He's chasing down Flashman now though. A 22.3 from Talleyrand last time around. Flashman at 22.8. And Flashman in the chat saying, go Flashman. Yeah. And Binko up into fifth. He had good pace. He'd done a 23 his last time around. Thingamajig. Oh, Thingamajig in sixth. But Rido having a bit of a shake on. And G has got himself up into seventh spot with Rido just sitting behind him. Can he come back at G as they come through the fast bit? Get a toe, but you don't want to toe when you get to this corner. You want to be nowhere near the person in front of you. And he's done a cracking job there, Rido, staying behind G and not losing all downforce as you go through those corners. Electric in ninth, and Skyjacker, he's quite a way back. It's a lot of work to do for him. Shiren's being caught up by Racer Brown lap by lap. Shiren doing a 21.9 last time around, and Racer Brown doing a 21.1. He cares not about ballast whatsoever, does Racer Brown, and he is on it. As he catches up, Shiren, unbelievable stuff here as we see them coming around. And now Racer Brown trying to pick up a toe from the Russian sensation and make his move. We're already coming up to 8 minutes in this 15-minute race, the final race here at Brands. And ooh, how does Racer Brown get away with putting his wheel on the grass and not spinning? And Shiren leading the way from Racer Brown. Flashman in third spot, a 22.3 last time around from Flashman. Talleyrand doing a 22.2. Binko catching Talleyrand, a 21.0 from Binko. So Talleyrand, he could be under threat in a lap or two. G up into sixth spot. Thingamajig in seventh. Electric in eighth. And Skyjacker in ninth. Oh, and we've lost Rido. Rido's car went kaput. So Shiren, oh, he's edged away from Racer Brown. Racer Brown was right under his wing. And Binko saying, at this point, I was in relentless mode to try and catch up. But after being awake 18 hours, I was on fumes. Oh, no. And Rido saying, oh, yeah, forgot about my fight with my bedroom wall. So Shiren leading from Racer Brown. Flashman in third. Come on, Flashman, 22.9. He's got great paces, Flashman. He's keeping it together lovely at the moment. Car 29. He's looking good for a podium. There is Talleyrand a 22.3 and Binko a 21.1. So Talleyrand under threat, definitely under threat, and that will work out for Flashman. If these two start racing each other, then Flashman can just sit comfortably in that third spot. Don't admit it's a rage quit. Say your game's glitched. You get in trouble when you rage quit because you're meant to pull into the pits because it glitches everyone else's game up when you rage quit. So Shiren and Racer Brown at it again, racing. And we're coming up to nearly 10 minutes in this race. With 5 minutes left to go, can Shiren hold on for the win? This is tight stuff here between Shiren and Racer Brown, are really going for it. in the lead of race 3 here at round 2 for Brands Hatch, for the Red Bull Junior X Season 2. Flashman still holding on to that third at 22.9, but you can see Talleyrand's edging closer. He did a 21.6 his last time around, and Binko doing a 21.2. All very tight stuff here between Binko, Talleyrand and Flashman. Flashman doing, oh, you worry me every corner. And them two getting closer. G, he's having a nice quiet race, chilled out, no one near him, so he can just drive around and stay chilled. Thingamajig also, no one around him, so he's doing okay in 7th. Electric did a 24.6 his last time around. Skyjacker did the fastest lap with a 20.8, so Skyjacker, he wants a piece of Electric, and he's catching him up. He's hanging that car out there. That's where you get all the speed from. And Electric holding on to 8th position. Racer Brown's in the lead. Sorry, I apologise. Racer Brown's in the lead. Let us knock that back. So Shiren. Oh, Shiren put his wheel off. But he did a lovely catch there. And Racer Brown says, yes, please, Candy baby, yes. So Racer Brown up into the lead, looking good for 3 from 3 in this round. Shiren in 2nd place, Flashman holding on to that 3rd with Talleyrand getting ever closer, and Binko clinging onto the back of Talleyrand. This is an epic battle here, with Racer Brown leading the way, the only man, I think, not to make a mistake today. Keeping his car always facing the right way. So he needs an award just for that. He deserves the 3 wins. Rido saying, oh yeah, no, sorry, game glitched. So Racer Brown leading the way from Shiren. Shiren can't believe, but he's looking like he's catching him up. Do you remember Racer Brown carrying that 110% weight? So Shiren should have a faster car in a straight line. He's getting purples as they make their way around. Oh no, Talleyrand's up into 3rd. Oh no. Flashman's down into 5th. Oh gosh. What in the bejeebers happened to Flashman as he goes around that first corner? Oh, he just asked a little too much in Paddock Hill Bend, and he's had an off. Oh, poor Flashman. That looked like a podium. We were 11.5 minutes into the race. Flashman straightens himself up and gets himself going, but here comes Mr. G. He's grabbing that 5th for himself. Is Thingamajig too far back? It does look like Thingamajig's too far back to get anything out of that. Whew. Oh my word. So there we go. So Racer Brown leading. I thought he was off then. I thought he was having an off. But Racer Brown leading from Shiren, but Shiren's not letting him rest. Shiren applying the pressure, as much pressure as he possibly can on the Racer Brown. Talleyrand moving up into 3rd place. Binko stayed with him all the way. They've been matching each other's lap times. It's been a cracking battle for them two. G in 5th. Gained a position from Flashman. Oh no, Thingamajig's ahead of Flashman now. Oh no, Flashman down to 7th. Thingamajig up into 6th position. 7th for Flashman. Skyjacker's got himself ahead of Electric. Oh, it looks like it only just happened. We'll have a quick look. So here we see Skyjacker was doing some cracking lap times as he comes through. These are beautiful stuff just up the inside. Great drive from Skyjacker there to grab a position from Electric. And Electric there. Oh, he had a bad lap that last lap of 32, so that helps. And Racer Brown, oh my word, what a battle. Let's get on board with Shiren. As we're 13 minutes into this race, 2 more minutes to go. So it'll be this lap and the next lap, and that'll be your lot. And the battle for 1st is not over by a long shot, nor is the battle for 3rd and 4th. And here comes Shiren. He's going for a move. This is a brave move up the inside here, and no one's going to quit. Oh my word, side by side through there. How did they manage that? Unbelievable stuff through 2 fast corners. Shiren's just edged the lead though from Racer Brown. Oh no, I thought Racer Brown, and he doesn't lose it, does he? What am I thinking? And that is Shiren getting the lead back. That was bold, Shiren. That was absolutely bold. And Racer Brown, how you both survived, I will never know. Talleyrand in third, ahead of Bingo, and Bingo's had an off. Oh my word. Bingo pushing all that pressure on, and he's had a bit of an off. G is too far behind to gain from that, though, I reckon. So Bingo's fourth place, pretty safe. And Talleyrand looks like he's going to grab that last podium position, as Shiren looks like he's going to break Racer Brown's treble today. And he's going to get his first win of this season of the Red Bulls. And Racer Brown saying, I do make some mistakes in this race, just when I'm not looking. I'm joking. So Shiren up in the lead with Racer Brown in second spot, Talleyrand in third. He's lost that pesky Bingo now, so he can just chill. Bingo in fourth. Thingamajig's up into fifth. What's that? G. My G, what happened, man? Oh, was it a long time ago? Oh, there we go. Oh my god, it looked like a big one. So G, just that little one wheel, innit? It's just that little one wheel, and it just spins you around, man. My word. So G in fifth, trying to get back on the road. He had a bit of a gap before. Thingamajig, I think Thingamajig gained from G's offs all the way through. Flashman also gaining from it, and G gets on the way. Can Skyjacker? He's had some blistering pace in this race, but G is already on the move. And Shiren looking good. We've got 30 seconds left of this race, so this definitely is going to be the final lap. Can Shiren hold on to it? Can he stay onto the track to keep Racer Brown from taking the third win of this round? Oh, it's looking close though, Shiren. Can he keep his head? The Russian sensation out there leading, with Racer Brown harassing him all of the way. And the final lap's going to come up any second. There it is. And Racer Brown having one last look, one last ditch effort in the final corner, but it looks like Shiren has got it under control, and he comes to cross the line victorious ahead of Racer Brown in second place. Well done, Shiren. Second place for Racer Brown. Talleyrand takes another podium. Was that a podium in every race? Congratulations, my son. Take a boo. Bingo holding on to that fourth, what could have been, and then Thingamajig bringing it around for fifth. He's some way off the line, and he's got Flashman not too far behind. So if Thingamajig slings it off in the final corner, which it doesn't look like he's going to do, and Thingamajig brings her home for fifth place. Congratulations, Flashman in sixth. Skyjacker did get G. Oh no, hang on. When did that happen? Oh, miles ago. Oh no, here we go. Sorry. So, Skyjacker chasing after G on the final lap. It looks like quite a gap. I probably went back too far. Sorry. But G was a definite solid fifth till he had that one off in the race, and that's all it takes. And he's bringing it around, and oof, just waiting for it to happen now, aren't we? I did go way too far back, sorry guys. So G handicap. Oh, it's a wiggle from nothing really, wasn't it? In that same spot, he lost it last time, and Skyjack says yes thank you. We're doing an average score here, so every position helps. And G gets back on the road again. Ooh, Electric's not too far behind. Oh, I'm missing people crossing the line. So Thingamajig, Flashman in sixth. Skyjacker brings her home in seventh. Well done. Eighth for my G. Awesome stuff there. And ninth. Pause it. And breathe. You. Alright then, let's have a look. So Racer Brown saying cracking battle with Shiren, and I believe that's Shiren doing emoji wave, is it? Or emoji holding a carrot or something. And then Racer Brown saying the ballast makes a lot of difference going up the hills and down the straights. I know Monza next with all that ballast. Poor Shiren, he's got to qualify, and it's just all straights virtually. So this is the lineup, the finishing positions. Shiren takes the win in the final race, and he will be carrying 110% weight into qualifying and race 1 of Monza next week. Racer Brown finishing in second place. Oh, don't give me a blurry one. Oh, just give me 1 miles away. So Racer Brown finishing in second place. He'll be carrying 107% ballast into, or weight should I say, into qualifying and race 1 of Monza. Talleyrand grabbing third. Yeah, it was a hard fought one though. Oh, there you go. With Binko all the way until the last two laps or so. So Talleyrand having to fight for that podium. And he'll be carrying a bit of weight into the qualifying and race 1 of Monza next week. Binko, an absolute great job. The Ferret King. He did have a long day. I remember he was saying he might not have even made the race. Had to do a lot of travelling, show off his ferrets, win a shed load of awards, and then rush back to jump into his relentless Red Bull to take on Brands Hatch. So we very much appreciate the effort Binko went to last night. Thingamajig locked into 5th really, with a couple of offs, Flashman and G. But still, you know, you have to be in it to get 5th place. So well done to that twat. Flashman, oh god, that's blurry. Oh, what could have been, Flashman? What could have been? Oh, it's not going to give me a good shot, Flashman. Sorry, that one's the best you're going to get. But that was looking good for a podium at one point. But 6th spot, not bad at all. Skyjacker, oh, that's nice. Look, the first nice shot. Jesus. So Skyjacker getting 7th. Looked like he was totally out of it at one point, but fought his way back and got himself up into 7th place. Every position counts. G, oh, it's unfortunate for G. It was looking like a steady Eddie. 5th place, but a couple of little offs put him down into 8th. But a great showing. First time out with us here at the Virtual Racers Club. Welcome to the club, G. And let's hope you'll be back next week for more fun and frolics at Monza. And Electric coming home 9th, but he's got the pace. You can see, did a 22.7. And this track was particularly difficult with these cars. Hopefully Monza, and it's the one without a chicane, so hopefully these cars will be a lot steadier and easier to drive. But well done and welcome to the club, Electric. And hopefully we'll see you again next week, because that was fun. That was cracking stuff. A huge well done to Shiren for the win. Right, the chat's gone again, and let's have a look. Shiren saying, I'm going to test this 110% weight in Monza. Not happy about it. Hey, that's you win. You got to carry the weight, man. You got to carry the weight. Racer Brown, I did try to take it from you. Lol. Flashman saying, Monza will be fun next week. Rizzler the Roller saying, well done, gents. And Binko saying, I think my mistake was not practicing before, thinking that I wouldn't race. Lesson learned. Well, if that's you've mainly got podiums, bar the last race. So if that's, don't practice, Binko. I plead, thingamajig pleads with you not to practice. Wow, that was fun. Thank you for joining us with the stream, I mean, and everyone that raced. Well done. Yeah, that was difficult. That was difficult at Brands. And hopefully next week, I know Monza's very fast, but it's not as up and downhill, and it's not as curby. Pat in the chat saying some good close racing there. I look forward to watching the first 2 races that I missed in the morning. Yes, better than watching a blank screen. Ah, Pat. And you get to hear me as well, Pat, don't forget. I'm the bad boy. Right, I think that's it. Hang on, let me tell you what's coming up. Tomorrow we've got the G3 World Endurance Series, and that is at, I think, off the top of my head, Red Bull Ring. And I think we're going to see some new entries there, are we? I think someone said they're joining for the Red Bull. I'm not sure. Maybe, possibly. I think we're going to see a surprise from an old friend. I'm looking forward to seeing back on track again. It's been a while. And then on Thursday night we've got those lovely Mazdas, and I think there's been a couple of people added to that, but them Mazdas absolutely cracking things. Rizzler the Roller, looking forward to Red Bull, so yeah, we'll see Rizzler the Roller there. Well, I think we saw him there last week in the World Endurance Series, so we'll see him again in the Hyundais. Then Thursday we've got the Mazdas, the Group 3 Mazdas. Digital Blasphemy absolutely owned the first round. Can he do the same in the second round? We will have to wait and see. Friday, I'm not sure what's happening on Friday. I'm not sure if we're I think the beginning of the 1v1 or whatever it's called, the tournament thing starts, but I don't know if it's going to be, yeah, Red Bull Ring, says Racer Brown, for tomorrow evening. Live streaming, live race, live action, so you can't miss it. It's I mean, the practice room opens at 7:30, but the stream usually starts between 1:45 and 10:45, because you don't want to listen to me drag on for about 20 minutes talking about nothing. So yes, the stream should be on around 7:45, 10 to 8, just before qualifying at 8 o'clock. Yeah, I'm not sure about Friday. I think it's no stream on Friday night, but I don't know. Wednesday, if you're in our Discord, we'll be drawing. I don't know. It was mentioned today that we're going to do the draw for the 1v1s, so that might be happening Wednesday in our Discord podcast, pitcast, radio show, stage, whatever. It's not got a name, so we'll just call it whatever we want thing. Pat saying, I think both Tuesday and Thursdays are the Red Bull Ring. Oh, is it Thursday the Red Bull Ring as well? Wow, we got a Red Bull Ring fest. Maybe I should change Monza to Red Bull Ring then for Sunday night. No, I didn't put Red Bull Ring on because I don't like track limits there. It's not in this championship. I shunned the Red Bull Ring because track limits are shocking. So, yeah, no, you're alright, Flashman, don't worry, I'm not a Red Bull Ring fan either, so it's not in my championship. I tested there, but I didn't put it in the championship. And then, again, so the next one after Thursday probably will be, again, here Monday night, to look at the Red Bull Junior X. Thank you for joining me. I've gone on way too long. I better let you all go. I was your broadcaster and your commentator, Lou SARS. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Peace and love. Peace and love.